Hi, dear. Can you hear me? Hello? Can you hear me? Yes, please.
And I'm stuck with it, like the vocab of it and the lesson in school, not
I
really.
am getting it. Right now, are you looking help for signaling molecule?
Now I'm study.
Because the topic which you have sent, I'm sharing it with you, is about how we communicate, how the cells communicate with each other. So let me show it to you, the topic which you have sent. And then we can go on. Okay. Is the screen is getting shared with you?
Yes.
Okay. This is the topic which you have sent me.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And this is the topic you need help with. Is it so?
Yes.
Okay. So, Nina, basically, your body works in a coordinated way. So, it's very important for us that our body should be able to communicate within itself. Okay. So, let me give you an example. For example, Uh, do you have a little idea about insulin? Have you heard of this word?
No.
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 Okay. No problem. Now tell me, when you see some good food, okay, and beautiful presentation and very good aroma, do you feel like your mouth get watered, the saliva starts secreting?
Yes.
Okay, it means that your nose is smelling the food, your eyes are licking the food, and they are able to communicate with your salivary glands to secrete saliva. Are you getting me?
Yes.
Okay. What basically I'm trying to say is that it's very important for us that our body should be able, the different parts of our body should be able to talk to each other. Okay, they cannot talk by words, so most of the time they talk with the help of the chemicals. Okay, so when you see something, for example, if there is a dog coming to you, barking and coming to you fiercely, suddenly your heartbeat rises, your breathing rate increases. Why? Because your heart got communicated that you are in danger and you may need to run away from this dangerous place. Are you getting me?
Yes.
So what does the word communication means? Communication means how your body, and when I say body, it means that we're talking about cell. So how your cells talk to each other. They have given a beautiful analogy over here. If you see in this picture, they have, if you see over here, a message is coming from the cell and it is going to the post box of another cell. Okay, so there must be some way by which this information gets
Oh
transmitted
wait,
from one cell to another.
I cannot see the slide. I just see
You
the
can't see the slide? Okay,
folder.
I'm sharing it here. No worries, because at my place it's saying it's been shared. Can you see it now?
Yes.
Okay, wonderful. So this is your topic, communication and the cell cycle. And communication in the cell cycle means how your cells are communicating with each other. The cell talks with each other with the language of chemicals. So this cell is going to release some chemical and the message will reach to another cell with the help of this chemical. Are you getting me?
Yes.
Okay. Now let's see how is I'm showing you another because the document which you have sent me, it has a lot of aspects. I will try to make it as simpler as possible, and then further we will go ahead. So I'm showing you, just give me, okay. So I'm sharing the screen with you right now. Just give me a moment. Share screen, share. Okay, so here we are, dear. And let me go for a slideshow from beginning here. Okay, so what is cell signaling basically? Can you see the slide? What is cell signaling? Is it
Uh,
in front of you?
yes, I can see the slide.
And it's written in order for organisms to survive. Is your internet lagging?
No.
Okay, can you read the first two sentences for me?
In order for organisms to survive, cells must communicate with each other. This is known as cell signaling.
Okay, Nina, from these two sentences, what you have learned, what is cell signaling?
Um, uh, s- s-
Yes, dear. Nina, are you there?
yes, I'm here.
Okay, so these two sentences means that we cannot survive, dear, if our body is not able to coordinate with each other. So our cells needs to talk with each other. For the word talk in biology, we use the word communication. We use the word signaling. Okay. So your cells are able to send message to another cell, and this is called cell signaling. Okay, I'm going further ahead. Cells can signal to each other. Now, there are many ways by which cells can signal. They can signal each other by direct contact. So they touch each other and they communicate the message to the other cell. Or sometimes they use some messenger, some chemicals, which takes the message from one cell to another. And two of the example of these chemical or messengers are number one is neurotransmitter and number two is hormones. Have you heard of the word neurotransmitter before, Nina?
Yes,
Okay, what is neurotransmitter?
I heard it before, but I forgot the meaning.
Okay, no problem. But have you heard of the word hormone before?
Yes.
And what is hormone?
Uh, a part of body.
No, dear, hormone is not a part of the body. So, Nina, what I'm getting with all this is that we need to work on very basic, on very fundamental level, and we have to move slowly. Okay. See here, when I say neurotransmitter means the chemicals which are related to your nervous system. Okay, your nervous system is your brain, the nervous system you're on. When you move your hands, the brain sends the message. Okay, and for sending this message to your hands, it uses neuron, which is a cell. But along with the neuron, it uses a chemical which is called neurotransmitter. The word neuro means brain, and transmitter means something which is taking the message. So neurotransmitters are the chemicals which takes your neural message from one cell to another, from one part of the body to another. Are you getting it?
Yes.
Okay. Another set of chemicals are called hormones. Hormones are released by your glands, okay? and you have many glands in your body. When I started my class, if you remember, I started with your saliva. As you see good food, there's a salivation. So there are glands in your mouth, which is called salivary glands. And then there are some other, so salivary glands release their saliva in the mouth. But there are some other glands also. They do not release their secretion into some pouch or into some organ. Rather, they release those secretion directly into the blood. So let me summarize it or simplify it. Neurotransmitters are the chemicals which is released by your neurons, which is related to your nervous system, chemicals releasing through your neurons, and they take the message from one cell to another. Hormones are released from glands, and these hormones are released into the blood. So they reach to the different part of the body through blood. They're released in the blood. Nina, are you able now to differentiate between neurotransmitter and hormones?
Yes.
Okay, because the document which you have sent me, they have given you examples of all these things. There are a lot of examples related to neurotransmitters, and there are example related to hormone. So if we do not understand the basic meaning of these words, we won't be able to understand whereas the concept will become more complex. Are you getting me, Nina?
Yes.
Okay, do you have any question?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
Okay, great. I would appreciate if you feel free to ask any question because I'm feeling like that we need to work on some fundamental concepts. And if our fundamental concepts are clear, it will become easier to understand more complex concept. Okay, so that's why I'm asking you again and again. So I don't want to leave a slightest hinge that something you don't know and I go faster. Are you getting me?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going further ahead here. Just wait. So we have understood neurotransmitter and hormones. Okay, I am. Let me share here. Okay. Okay. So the next thing is some messengers, such as steroid hormone, is the name of the hormones, like testosterone. Some hormones have no problem. They are released by the gland. They can be transmitted by blood, and they can pass through the cell membrane. So see, purple dots are showing the hormones, and they are having no problem passing through the cell membrane. And why it is so? Because these hormones also belongs to the group of non-polar substance, and the membrane is also made up of non-polar substance. So the two can go very well with each other, and these hormones can easily pass through the membrane. However, there are some messengers which are not able to pass through the membrane. And as they are not able to pass through the membrane, how they will take the message inside the cell? Are you getting me?
Yes.
So one kind of hormones can pass through the membrane and brings the message inside the cell. Other kind of hormones cannot pass through the membrane. So they take help from some other molecules which are called receptors. So receptor is another new word for you. Have you heard of the word receptor before?
Yes.
Okay, and may I know What you know about receptor?
Uh, I think it's it is something that receive the message.
Wonderful. That's wonderful. Receptor is a molecule which receives. Can you tell me what this receptor is receiving what?
It receive the
The messenger
the
is
message.
receiving a hormone, is it?
Yes.
Okay, that's wonderful. I'm going ahead now. So as we go further, see here. Can you see this receptor? This is a receiving molecule. And this I would appreciate if you write it down, because when I read your notes, Nina, they have been written in a very complex language. So these slides are very simple. They will help you to understand it very well. Although we will send you the recorded lecture too. Okay?
Okay.
Great. So this is, can you see this blue molecule? This blue molecule is basically a protein molecule and it is acting as a receptor. This is called transmembrane receptor. Why we call it transmembrane? Because you see it is spanning all through the membrane. So it is a transmembrane receptor. If I further look at this transmembrane receptor, we find that it has three domains. First domain is called extracellular domain. When I say extracellular, what does it mean? Have you heard of this word before? Extracellular.
No, I'm not.
No. Nina, have you done your high school?
I'm in high school now.
No, you are in high school, but you have done with the biology as a course in your grade 9 and 10
In grade 9.
and not in grade 10. Now you are in grade 11 or 10.
12.
You are in 12. So you have studied in grade 9, and then where were you in grade 10 and 11? Have you studied biology there?
Uh, in grade 10, I'm study physics, and grade 11, I'm study chemistry.
Okay, and now you started up with biology. I got it. I got it. Okay. Okay. So extracellular domain means the word extra means outside and the cellular means cell. Can you see that? This shape is coming outside the cell. This
Yeah.
is inside the cell and this is outside the cell. So this will be called extracellular domain. How we define extracellular domain? The part that sticks out of the cell and to which the messenger binds. So can you tell me, Nina, where the messenger is going to bind?
Uh,
You can read it again.
in the extracellular domain.
Right. So do you agree if I make a structure here, if I have some messenger? So it is going to bind somewhere here, is it?
Yes.
Okay, so let me draw it. So extracellular is a domain where the messenger is going to bind with. So here, maybe it is a hormone, it's an insulin or whatever it is. So this is the place where your messenger is going to bind. The next domain, it's nice that you have sent me the document before. The next domain is called transmembrane domain. Transmembrane domain is the part of the protein molecule which is present within the membrane. So it is buried within the membrane. Are you getting me?
Yes.
Okay, so this is called transmembrane domain. And then comes the third level domain, which is called intracellular domain. Nina, can you read for me intracellular domain, what it is saying?
The part that sticks into the cell and which relays the signal to the cell by signal transduction.
Okay, so this part is present on the inner side of the cell. So transduction means changing. the information, taking the information from somewhere and delivering it to the other place. So with this domain is going to, what is going to happen is, what does transduction mean is, let me take the pen. As this molecule will bind over here, this message will be transmitted over here. Okay, and over here most of the time there's another molecule attached here, so this molecule will receive the message and then it will take it inside the cell. Are you getting it? Is just like sometimes the postman comes and brings a letter to you. You get on the gate or the door, you take the letter, you come home, and you give it to the letter to your brother or your sister, whosoever, who for whose this letter is for. Are you getting?
Yes.
So this is the letter. The postman brought the letter. This message came over here. There's another person standing. There's another structure standing over here. It will take the message and communicate it inside the cell. And that part is called intracellular domain, where signal transduction is happening. Any question here?
So the hormones will come inside.
No, hormones, this is for the hormones which are not able to come. When the postman comes to your home, do you bring the postman in your rooms?
No.
Or you just take the letter? So hormone came over here.
Yeah.
The message is being taken up. This message will be received over here. And then from here, the message will go inside the cell. This hormone is not going to enter into the cell.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes.
I'm going further ahead. So I'm here. Okay, let me clear it up and then I'll go ahead clear all drawing. Okay, so there are many types of transmembrane receptors. So let's see what are the different types of transmembrane receptors we have. So can you see over here? There is a transmembrane receptor such with over here this protein. See, the one which is taking the message inside. This protein is called G protein. So the receptor which carries this protein is called G protein coupled receptor. Like, I will say, okay, the postman came outside. Who brought the letter inside? So Nina will say, I have brought the letter inside. So I will say, this message came through Nina. So G protein coupled receptor. Are you getting it?
Yes.
Okay, so G protein, this message will be taken up by the specific protein, which is called G protein. So transmembrane protein is a protein which takes up the message, but if it gives the message to G protein, we will call it G protein coupled receptor. Can you read the slide for me?
G protein couple receptors, such as those for dopamine and serotonin, neurotransmitter, adrenaline and
Adrenaline
noradrenaline hormones and chemicals involved in
in inflammation. Okay, so G protein coupled receptors basically involve in picking up some neurotransmitters, and the name of those neurotransmitters are dopamine and serotonin, and they also pick up some hormones like adrenaline and noradrenaline. We have another type of receptors too. They are called ligand gated ion channels. Okay, and they are responsible to pick another neurotransmitter, and the name of this neurotransmitter is acetylcholine. Let me show you first the G protein and we'll go one by one. I will show you the G protein. You will see the animation and then you will tell me what you have learned through this animation. You can read the paragraph also. Can you read this paragraph for me?
Uh, G protein couple receptor, the messenger binds to the receptor. This triggers the release of G protein from the intracellular domain, which activates a signal transduction pathway. This eventually leads to processes such as gene transcription or the initiations of a biochemical reaction.
Now, can you tell me in your own words, when you see this animation, can you tell me what is happening here?
So the messenger is bind to the receptor and
And the message
the
is
message
received by?
received by the G protein
Wonderful. And then G protein takes this message?
into the cell.
Wonderful. Understood?
Yes,
Is it easy?
yes.
I'm happy. Okay. Now let's see the other one, okay? The other one was ligand gated ion channels. Now let's see how ligand is working. I'm showing you, okay? Again, you will see it, you will read it, and then you will tell me what you have seen. This is channel, and this channel is closed. So when the receptor is had got bind with it, you will tell me what is happening. First, let's read the paragraph. Can you read it for me? The paragraph, the ligand-gated ion channel.
The messenger or ligand binds to the receptor, which triggers a shape change in the transmembrane domain. This opens a channel through which select ions can flow into the cell.
Okay. Now look at the animation and tell me what you are seeing. As the messenger is binding with the ligand, what is happening?
So I see the messenger bind to the ligand and the ion is passed through it into the.
Mhm. Mhm. So we got it. That's wonderful. Okay. Any question? Have you clearly understood how the G protein receptors are different than ligand gated ion channel?
Yes.
Okay. Any question, dear?
No.
Okay, great. Okay. And then we have the third one, which is called metabotropic receptor. And they also work in the same way as the ligand work. Okay, so there's not a lot of difference between them. Okay, so over here we have done the different kind of transmembrane receptors and how. So see here, you got some message, it has been affected by the receptor took the message into the cell, and then the cell has created a response. You got it, how it works?
Yes.
Okay. So because it's a demo class and it was only 30-minute class, we'll look forward to see each other again if you have understood the class well. But if you have any question, I'm very much around to help you out, Nina. Anything you would like to say?
I think no, but like I really like your slide because it's easy to understand than the school.
Yes, your school one is the complex one. Yes. And you are a good learner also. You learned it very quickly.
Oh, thank you.
Yes. Okay. So see you next time, inshallah. Okay, dear?
Yes.
Have a good day. Bye.
You too.